spoken, I think, for the most part. And I usually, I'm able to like communicate my points better. And last stream, I think I just didn't communicate well. And that happens sometimes. No one's perfect. And maybe I should recognize my stress levels. But yeah, I mean, I was talking about like not wanting to be in the middle of streamer drama. And then basically what happened is chatter number 20 of the night comes in and says, well, when are you banning unrated? Why is rated banned? And I just had the visceral reaction of being dumb, right? I was just there and I was like, my immediate reaction was like,
oh my God, that's loud. Okay, I forgot about that one. Okay, Ricky so free Riz, y'all appreciate that sub. Oh, is it loud? That was loud as fuck. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I got them all. I don't know where that one is. That must be on the Twitch. That must be on Twitch. I fixed everything but that one. I gotta figure out where that one is. I'm sorry, guys. Continuing.
He's fucking banned, It's not my problem. Like, this is fucking drama that happened on NoPixel. And instead of like saying that and whatever, it came off like I was saying that because he's banned somewhere, that is the reason, right? Of why. And that's not. And it's a lot more nuanced than that. And I should have.
I'll add one, guys. I'm sorry.
Been more direct on that, to be honest. And I just was not communicating well that day, to be honest. So at any rate, like with anything in life, you have to communicate things. So that's what we did. We just had a call and we just talked it through, right? Because like when I saw his response, I was really, number one, I was really confused about some of the things he said. Because I have nothing to do with this, frankly, right? Like
he really doesn't.
I've never talked to the guy, and I don't know why. That was like the thing I was struggling with. Is like, why is this Prodigy? Why does Prodigy have to be the place that does something with this thing, right? And like, why am I being asked about it? Because like, I have nothing to do with it. And that was the problem. Like, I just didn't. That was what I was trying to communicate and failed. To be honest, and I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm big, old, and ugly enough to admit it at this point. So
you're not ugly,
I'm
Ravage.
Don't call me old. Don't do that.
You're not old.
But we sat down, we hashed stuff out. Look back at the original reason we had banned Rated from Prodigy was actually due to, I thought differently than what it was. Because back at the time, when there was no context or anything in the public, one of the former people involved with Prodigy, which was Lothric or TRQ, he had like set him up to come be an ambassador, right? And that was short-lived after like people like contacted me, hey, this statement was made, this statement was made, this statement was made, etc. And that was originally why we issued the ban.
Wait, so
the thing that doesn't change is
Wait, so how long ago did this happen? I thought it was like within the last year. Was it not? Was it longer? I'm going to have to get my timelines right here because now I'm really confused.
Figuring that stuff out, there's always going to be the issue of like actual versus perceived, community safety. And what I basically told Rated at the end of the day is like, we need to think about, the community is the biggest thing for me.
100%.
And how the community perceives.
Anybody who doesn't know Ravage or has ever been a part, any of the viewers have never been a part of this server, Ravage is like I've said before, he's the backbone to Prodigy. Like he's the most level-headed person that I know in the RP community, and definitely a huge impact to a lot of people. So
their safety and their time and all of that, and like that's the thing that has to change for me. And I think that's fair, and I don't think that's like I don't think that's a that I don't think that's controversial or shouldn't be. I think that's fair, because number one, what my thing to do is to make sure that the community of Prodigy is looked after, and for me that is like number one. So I think me and him both like understand that. He understands where I'm coming from, I understand where he's coming from with things. I think it's just
anybody who doesn't know context, I'll try to dumb it down as easy as I can. There's somebody out in the community that got banned on nopixel for a reason, from my understanding, after watching all these videos, he got banned on nopixel. There was a big controversy with all that, and I think Ravage is going to explain to why a lot more of this here in just a second. So I want to make sure that I let him explain it. But my thoughts is now that he was like basically pre-banned on Prodigy, and there's this big thing. But if you watch the videos that I have on YouTube channel in the order that I've posted them, you'll understand. It's really hard to explain because I don't want to mix up any context here.
This is just one of those cases of I think just things, the communication was just bad, honestly, on both sides, and that's my bad. I got frustrated and I probably shouldn't have even said anything about the issue. So,
but we're all human. Everybody does shit. So
afraid to admit that. So,
and the fact that he's admitting that for himself is, I mean, that's adult, Wait, did I kill the volume?
Listen, no. Reverse Cowgirl. I think for me, the main take.
What about Reverse Cowgirl? Hold on.
Listen, Reverse Cowgirl. I think for me, the main takeaway is, and why that should probably be deleted, is mostly over the fact that I'm not here to litigate that guy or his life, and I've had nothing to do with it. So, like it's not my fight or anyone's fight here. So,
it's somebody in his
really
chat.
business.
It's somebody in his chat.
It's only my business when it involves Prodigy. So that is my stance on it. And yeah, we live and let live, and we move forward, and we admit when we're wrong. But I'm got to go do the PD meeting now, but I wanted to address that very quickly. We had an adult conversation, and that was good, and we were both reasonable adults. So that's what matters at the end of the day. And I'm not afraid to admit I was wrong, and I'm sure he isn't afraid to admit he was wrong. So that's where we're at.
And that completes the circle. Now we have all the angles.
Stand my ground with what?
Oh, what?
Yeah, listen, guys, I'm never going to be... I'm never... Listen, when I do something stupid, I'll say I do something stupid, period. That's it. That's the end of the day.
The dude's a robot. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I don't think he sleeps. What I can
say is that, like, the communication is there, and that will be there, and you'll have the opportunity to present like his case, etc., as always, and we'll figure it out over time if that's going to be like what happens or whatnot. So, but that's going to be between, it's not going to be in the public or anything unless there's a decision made. So, which there isn't. So,
conversation,
and that is the truth. That's all I have to say on it, and that's all I really want to say.
Owner.
But
I've
got to go into the out of character meeting, and it never should have been, in the public. I just got baited by a chatter, and I'm an idiot for that, to be fair. So that's it.
No.
Okay. So
he is unbanned now. So he's unbanned, but he's not whitelisted. Epic or RatedEpicz released a video on it about 4 hours ago, if I'm not mistaken. which I posted that on YouTube earlier about 3 hours ago. 4. So he would have released it 4 hours ago. I posted it. No, he probably it was probably 8 hours. I don't know. Sometime today. But it seems like everything's getting worked out.
So
and then now
let's go to the out of character meeting, and I think that's pretty much all. I think that's all I really want to say on it. I think that pretty much sums it up. You know, I did something stupid, etc., 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 etc.,
etc.
Okay, let's do the PD meeting.